Two Oxford School Board members who resigned nearly 2 months ago met with the victims and family members of the Oxford High School shooting. Thanks for joining us for the news at 11. I'm Raven Blue. The former school board members plan to release information about the deadly shooting. They say they were prevented from sharing while on the board.
Their entire goal is to be as transparent with the community as they had promised they would be right after the shooting.
A promise that Tom Denali and Corey Bailey made to the community, and a promise they want to keep. The former president and treasurer of the Oxford School Board met with the victims and family members of the deadly mass shooting on Sunday to share with them information they plan on revealing ahead of a Monday afternoon news conference.
It was a difficult conversation for them to be engaged in, and I'm sure it was a difficult conversation to hear.
Their attorney, Bill Cycli, says Denali and Bailey allege that school officials led the community to believe they did everything right, but something bad happened.
There were people connected with the school district, associated with the school district, though not directly with the school district, who kind of took over the messaging and convinced them of things that perhaps weren't factual, that they spread, believing it was true.
Cycli says the two will provide information on the failing of policies and procedures by school leaders that took place before and after the shooting that could have prevented the killings, and says school districts across the state should learn from the mistakes that were made.
Every single school district in the state is at risk for this. And what the failures that occurred at Oxford that they'll be talking about tomorrow should be avoided. They should be avoided. And if nothing else happens, the idea that what they learned about their failures at Oxford should not be repeated in every other district in the state. They ought to be avoided.
The group will host a news conference Monday at 1 p.m. to give the information they shared with the victims to the public. The one-year anniversary of the Oxford school shooting is this Wednesday, November 30th.